Hey everybody, and welcome back to Is It Kino, your favorite movie review podcast. I'm your host, Future Adam, joined as always by 12-year-old Adam.
No!
Hey, I'm Fat Florian, and that makes perfect sense.
And we're also joined by Smart Hulk as well.
Oh, hi guys, I'm smart, and I like smart stuff when I'm angry. Wouldn't like me when I'm angry because I make well-reasoned short takedowns on bullshit. So, yeah, how y'all doing, everyone?
And we are here to talk about the new Netflix Kino featuring Ryan Reynolds, Zoe Saldana. What's her fucking name? She's the chick who she becomes an alien and everything.
Isn't it Zoe Kravitz?
They might be related. I think technically they do call each other sisters, so very well could be. And also the guy who plays the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo. I almost forgot his name. I was about to say Mark Wahlberg. Very different person. Very different opinions on Vietnamese people. Let's jump right into it. Weekend Warrior, what did you think of The Atom Project? Rated R.
Monkey, this is the first time I'm gonna recommend something on Is It Kino,
because
I like this movie. Yeah, I really liked it. Like, I don't think it's like the best fucking movie of all time, but it's entertaining, and it's just a very nice, simple story about how someone gets over their trauma and they save the world while they're doing it. So yeah, I liked it.
You know, Hollywood has made me so jaded and upset at the state of creativity. The fact that this is an original film, as far as I know, it's not based on a fucking comic book. It's not a sequel. Somebody came up with an idea that had not been done before, or at least not specifically in this way, and they made an original film. And I also am a huge cuck or simp or whatever you want to say for time travel. Anything that is time travel and anything that specifically references Back to the Future. It's going to earn a lot of brownie points for me. So I think I'm in the same boat. I think I did genuinely enjoy this film. What about you, Florian?
Wow, I forgot that we had weekend on only for terrible movies. Wow, I guess what an enjoyment this must be then for you. Wow.
Yeah, man.
Well, I thought it was kind of mediocre. I saw plenty of original movies. I don't know what you're talking about.
What original movies have come out lately? The Batman?
Well, I mean, the one I'm just thinking of just now is called Jungle Cruise with The Rock.
That's based on a fucking Disney ride!
Oh, wait, no.
Yes!
Really?
Yes!
Yeah, it was.
Fuck you! That's your example.
Well, too bad.
The New Age night or the New Age haunted museum is your best original movie.
Hey, I thought it was great. Damn it!
Oh, fuck off! God damn it!
Well, what are you talking about? You're saying this is Back from the Future, so
no, this is an original concept. This is not Back to the Future. It references Back to the Future. They say that they're not going to do Back to the Future.
Yeah, they even reference the MCU thing with like parallel timelines, right? Or multiverse.
And Star Wars and plenty of stuff,
And then it says it doesn't exist, right? No multiverse in this one?
Yeah, in this one, it's like the timeline corrects itself when you change something.
That seems weird.
And all three main characters are basically just from Marvel. Like, we have Deadpool, we have Guardians of the Galaxy girl, and we have the Hulk.
The Hulk, yeah.
That's where she's from, right?
And she's also from Avatar.
I'm actually,
from Star Trek.
I'm actually really tired of Ryan Reynolds, and I don't buy him in this movie at all.
That's one of my notes here, my guy. There are times where the Marvel humor thing, or at least humor in general, really fucks up like otherwise good moments.
I think
for sure.
The way it hit me was Ryan Reynolds has his Deadpool shtick where he's going to be chewing the scenery and making like meta references to what's going on. And Ryan Reynolds mostly always pulls it off. Sometimes, like in Free Guy or in this movie, it's a little bit try-hard, and you can tell that they're just trying to do a Deadpool light. But the problem is, this is a movie about a 40-year-old man who goes back in time to see himself as a 12-year-old. And they have a 12-year-old who's doing a Ryan Reynolds impression. And when you have a literal child doing this kind of dialogue, and he's really trying to imitate Deadpool, that's when the dialogue really gets annoying. And I think, Ryan Reynolds, he's lucky he's so handsome and charming that he can somewhat pull it off, but a literal child made it a little bit irritating.
Oh, I feel the opposite way. I thought the child was fine, but then Ryan Reynolds, I don't get it. The whole point of Ryan Reynolds is that he's just like a normal guy, but then in this movie he's supposed to be some kind of ace pilot. I don't buy it.
It's called the Green Lantern.
What?
He's a pilot there. Oh that's a reference, or maybe not a strict reference.
Yeah, what a great original movie we got here.
Green Lantern sucks dick.
We should stick with non-original movies.
Wait, I actually think that here at least, Ryan should have been more of a straight man or at least a little bit more stoic.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. I don't think he can be it.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds plays like Ryan Reynolds for most of his movies, and I'm fine with that. We have this annoying little kid, and then we know he grows up.
I thought you said you liked the kid.
Character. Well, I mean, I'm fine with him being annoying. I mean, okay, but I think he should grow up. All right, I think like
you think a 12-year-old should grow up.
Grow up, yeah.
No, I'm saying that the character should grow up and not be as lame anymore.
Well, I mean, that's what he does in the movie. That's kind of his character arc.
Yeah,
he stops being
character development.
Yeah, he stops being a bitch to his mom.
Yeah, and
I mean, sure, but that's cheating. He I guess he got to.
Why?
He had to use time travel to get there. He was annoying as fuck when he came back, and only then he learned to be less annoying.
He's mad that the character's arc was the result of the journey.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Why can't the character just grow apropos of nothing?
I mean, it doesn't seem right that he would be a man-child till the age of, 40, and then he decides to stop being it.
No, wait. Okay, this is the thing I liked about the movie. In the beginning, it was the kid being an asshole to the mother, but when we get back to the past, it's Ryan Reynolds it's future Adam who's becoming the asshole to the dad, because his coping mechanism was he became a bitter asshole growing up, and I think that's where I think he could have been a little bit more jaded. But he comes across as, devil may care so too often, and when he makes jokes and action scenes and whatnot. So that's where I think he could have been a bit more stoic. But I think Mumkey made a point where I don't think Ryan Reynolds can actually do anything else. Or was it Florian that said that?
Oh, that was Florian, but I do agree with it. I think when they cast Ryan Reynolds in a movie, they just want Deadpool light, and that's kind of his brand now, and people would be disappointed if he was acting like a stoic badass. They want him to be just quipping nonstop.
Well, I still stick to my point that Ryan was just miscast in this, because, so you say he was a pilot in Green Lantern, and I mean, maybe past Ryan Reynolds could have passed for a pilot, but not anymore, okay? We got him in Deadpool, and he's like the shittest superhero who's only good at getting beat up, right? And he starts out being a normal guy with cancer, and that's an arc that you can buy from Ryan Reynolds. And
he's a guy with cancer?
Well, I mean...
So in Deadpool, right?
He's like
yeah, but that's the arc you think he should be typecast as man who gets cancer?
No, I'm saying he should be like a normal guy who gets thrust into crazy circumstances. But then when he's the guy who travels back in time, it doesn't feel right for him to be the initiator, even though I guess technically it may have been his wife, but we hardly get any of his wife in this show.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
have you ever
it's
heard
all
the
about
expression that hard times create strong men create good times,
no.
good times create weak men create hard times? Clearly, after time travel was invented, the white woman who wants to fuck shit up, she's trying to destroy the universe, and Ryan Reynolds says that basically the future is Terminator, but like turned up to 11. So it was hard times. Of course, you know, he got all buff. He has to be an ace pilot to save the universe. Now that they have saved the day, maybe he'll become a fat, cancer-ridden man-child.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could all look forward to that. That would do it. Fucking bring on that Nazi meme. Cool, yeah.
That's a Nazi meme?
What?
Well, I mean, you're only gonna see far-right people talking about that. I mean, sure, you would think so, huh?
You're just mad because you live in good times, and that's why you're a weak man. Over here in America, we have the real struggle.
Have anything to do with each other. Wait, so am I gonna create bad times? That doesn't make any sense.
You're making bad times on this podcast every week.
Yeah.
You agreed. You just agreed.
Yes, that's a weak man. He agreed.
I gotta bring you down, okay?
What are some other Nazi memes that I should know about? Because I just thought that was a fact.
I don't believe that's a Nazi meme, my guy. Or is it art
Well,
right?
I mean,
alt-right? Or I don't know.
Alt-right is the same thing as Nazi. They just rebranded. I mean, you got Joe Rogan sharing it, and then Elon Musk.
Oh yeah, famous Nazi Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
No, but like
Jew Hunter Rogan.
Oh no.
What other parts of this movie should we talk about?
I did like, even though she had limited screen time, can I just say this, Florian? I like what Florian said. I think Zoe Saldana was the best acted, I think.
Huh, really? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I like her scenes. I believe that they had a thing, that they loved each other.
Well, I think
it's because of her eyes. It's very expressive.
Okay.
That's why they made her a cat alien in Avatar. She's already got those big anime eyes.
Makes sense. Yeah, when she.
Her? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was her, man. That's what. Oh my god, that makes sense. When she was crying, smiling when she was about to die, and it was so. Oh, it's sad and cute at the same time. Like, oh damn, I'm kind of moved. And
yeah, in terms of character depth, I'd give this one like a 2.5 out of 3. Like, they're not fully three-dimensional, realized, like, deep characters, but at least they're putting in more effort than your generic action schlock.
Yeah.
And given the material, yeah, I think she does a pretty good job with emoting and with her performance. And Ryan Reynolds, there are a few forced sentimental scenes. Like, of course, like Back to the Future, you have to have a scene where somebody's mom wants to fuck them, not realizing that it's their own kid gone back in time. And he's like, you're a great mom, and I have a great mom. And it's like supposed to be sad, but this is 20 minutes into the movie, so I don't really have enough of a connection to give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I like that scene, actually. But, like, if you're trying to tell this story, then why on earth would you pick to give this woman so little time? I mean, the wife. Like, why wouldn't you have, like, included more scenes from the past of how Adam grew up, and then maybe how he met his wife or whatever? Wouldn't that have been, like, really good context to have? And then we would have actually been interested in him saving his wife?
I think that's a fair point.
Yeah, I'm guessing that Zoe Saldana and Hulk were both on set for maybe 3 days because their scenes were pretty short.
Yeah.
Well, that's insane, really?
Yeah,
I think are they that expensive? Wow.
Maybe a week. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, but their scenes were very short. Like in movie time, they were like at least for a Smart Hulk, it was like what two in movie days.
Yeah, he's barely in it.
I mean, I didn't really want more of him. All he was on.
You're not a big Mark Ruffalo fan?
I mean, not of this character. All he was doing was crying about, "Oh no, you're changing the past. How could you?"
Yeah, they took the most annoying part of Back to the Future is when Doc Brown says, "No, I refuse to know the future," and he's ripping up Marty's letter and shit. Like, that's Doc Brown at his most annoying, and they harness that energy and make Mark Ruffalo do it for basically the whole film, and eventually, of course, he arrives. No, actually, he does not. He does not have a change of heart like Doc does, because God damn, I almost said Wahlberg again. Mark Ruffalo's character ends up dying anyway, so he doesn't even decide to, be there for his son. He would rather leave the timeline alone and die than survive a car crash so that he can raise his fucking son. Kind of a shitty guy.
Was so bad, you're right. I mean, I really
Go ahead, Florian, yeah.
I was really hoping that they would trick him into not dying in a car crash. I wish they would have just told him, please don't ever take the bus for every single journey ever. And then he just magically doesn't die in a car crash. That would have been amazing. He probably wouldn't even have realized.
No.
Well, I guess he would have realized eventually that he should have died, but then he would have been, damn it. You're my beautiful son, how could you?
It's so much better in Back to the Future, because Doc Brown realizes staying alive is more important than the space-time continuum. So, fuck it. Break the laws of physics so that you survive getting shot by Libyan terrorists.
I mean, it seems like it wouldn't matter anyways at this point. They've messed up the time so much that it hardly matters. They created like a huge quantum explosion or whatever, and they just walked to like the next room and then the explosion didn't harm them. but at that point, you could have just saved yourself, Jesus. Yeah, so maybe it'd be good even so you'd make sure that nobody invents time travel, huh?
Well, I want to talk about that climax, but first I want to let Weekend Warrior say what he was going to say.
Oh yeah, I just noted that after they find the dad in the classroom and they talk to him and they cut to the motel, right? And he was talking about how he was so arrogant in physics and whatnot. But when Ryan Reynolds is gonna explain why they're gonna blow up the project, he's going, "Do you not see how he's using physics, the thing he was arrogant about, to debunk his son." So it's kind of like a weird point for me. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Well, speaking of physics, the climax of the film is that they have to destroy the electromagnet machine that somehow makes time travel possible. And like somebody shoots a bullet through it, and now anything that has metal in it is flying at the machine. It's a giant magnet. But then this bitch is holding a giant metal gun. She tries to shoot them with a bullet, but the electromagnet is so strong it can ruin the bullet's velocity and pull the bullet towards the magnet. So it's strong enough to move a fucking bullet, but it won't rip the gun out of this tiny woman's hands? What?
Was it a plastic gun? I don't know.
Like, even the bullet that was in the gun wasn't affected until it was shot. Like, the only way this could make sense is if everything was plastic, but then the bullet has some kind of electromagnetism that turns on only when it gets shot. It's just so insane.
Yeah, like, that was a weird part, but otherwise I thought the action was pretty cool. I liked the weapons that the movie invented, and like the idea of hitting his power pole on the ground to get launched into the air was pretty good. I like that.
I like that. When he smashed it, when he was on the ground,
right?
Then he used the staff. Yeah, that was a cool move.
There's a Deadpool 2 reference when the kid does his superhero landing, and I like that the kid says, to the bad guy, "You ever get beat up by a 12-year-old with asthma before?" And then the kid immediately gets punched in the face and loses the fight. I thought that was really good.
Yeah, I like that too. I was gonna say that.
He revealed his weakness of having asthma. What an inconvenience.
Hey, sucks to your asthma. That's a sick literal or a literary reference.
I have a question. Did the 2018 Maya knew that she was gonna get shot when she stepped into the magnet, or no? That's
I'm guessing no.
Debating.
No, there's no way she could have known. And besides, I mean, I guess it's technically possible, and that would be the stupid logic that we got on. But let me just say, like, how Mark Ruffalo is just standing there with his smug smile, and he's like, yeah, just try shooting me, just try see what happens, and then because he read the script, so he knew like, now physics gonna stop making sense.
Surely this magnet will pull the bullet, even though it's not pulling your gun. I'm Mark Ruffalo.
Well, that's history.
That finale doesn't work. But it shouldn't work. But I think I didn't notice it at that point. I was having too much fun with the movie. So.
Well, I had fun until that bullet curved.
Yeah, that's fair. Like the moment the bullet should have when it came out of the barrel, it should have just went straight for the core and oh, I guess that happened.
Well, let me ask you guys this question, because the movie introduces an idea that I think it did not elaborate on or really go through with the way I would have. You guys are both big loser nerds like me, so I assume you got bullied as a child a lot. If you could go back in time, when you're 40 and you're super buff and you're a space pilot, if you could go back in time and beat the shit out of your 12-year-old bully, would you not do that? Because Ryan Reynolds seems to be too pussy to punch a child.
Yeah, I think if it wasn't on Netflix, I think it would have beaten up the kid. I think I would have, yeah.
Wouldn't that be a satisfying moment to see him just beating a child bloody?
Yeah, great. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, it sure would have been great. I was just thinking just completely punching his face.
Not even like a rampage. Just a nice gut punch,
Oh no, I would pull out the lightsaber and start beating his ass.
Okay.
No, well, that'd be too deadly.
If you bully me when I have asthma and I'm 12, I'm coming back to fucking murder you. It's over.
What's up with that anyways? How is that annoying little kid, how is it annoying everyone so much that he gets beat up repeatedly?
Well,
does he just love getting beat up?
Deadpool without the powers. That's why he's annoying.
I was gonna say, the reason why he's annoying is because he reminds me of myself at 12. Because my issue is also having a big mouth and not knowing when to shut up and antagonizing people. So yeah, this kid, the kid, I don't know if he likes getting beat up, but he likes encouraging people to want to punch him. And then, and he's like, oh no, the consequences of my actions. Who could have seen this coming?
Okay, I have another question. I just thought of this. Since you brought up the magnet, I was just wondering, the original plan of future Adam was to just go back to the past to check on his wife,
to play the shitty games that suck ass.
Yeah. So, and then after that, what were they gonna do? What was his plan after that? Is it part of the thing that he doesn't have a plan, or am I thinking too much? And the scriptwriters didn't. I don't know.
You talk about the original plan. He was meant to stop all the meddling. I think he went back to the wrong time by accident, so he couldn't have done it.
No, I think he was originally going back to where his wife was, right? Or did I interpret that?
I think once you destroy time travel, you just cease to exist, because at the very end we get to see time travel does not exist, and we get to see him meet his future wife, but he has no memory of her.
No. I mean,
I think he actually does have memory, because it takes a little while.
Yeah, the echo. Yeah.
Oh, really?
No. I mean, was the original? I meant the original reason why he stole the jet and went back in time was to find his wife.
Yeah, he wanted to go to 2018 to find her.
Okay. Yeah, and then after that, what was he gonna do? Was it originally supposed to be destroying time, or he just wanted to find his wife?
I do think he wanted to destroy time travel, because he said the future was like a bleak hellhole.
Okay, so that was originally really part of the plan. I see.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I thought he was just being selfish and just wanted to find his wife, and then let's destroy the time thing. Okay.
Yeah, that's another thing I completely hate about this movie. It's just the future is so terrible, but we never see it. There's none of it. Really, you couldn't have afforded 3 minutes of showing this terrible future, him and his wife or something.
Yeah, I agree. You could have shown Ryan Reynolds in the city or wherever where it's so terrible. Then he escapes the jet. Not like he's already in the jet and he's bleeding. Yeah, I think I agree with that.
Yeah, that's a classic case of show don't tell. They've relied on exposition when they could have just shown us a bleak hellhole, would have really grounded the movie more instead of we have to wait half an hour for him to just explain this shit. Yeah, the opening scene is him escaping on a ship. Why not show us how he got there?
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
It doesn't even make sense. Like, he has such a nice, pristine ship. It's like really hard to believe that the future would really be a hellhole if that's the technology they have.
Like, I can believe, like, the elites taking care of their underlings. Maybe that's why the ship is nice. I don't know. But I agree that they should have shown the hellhole, like Terminator up to 11. Yeah, they should have shown that.
I mean, I don't buy it at all. I think he's just saying that to everyone, but the future.
You think he's lying just to save his wife?
I mean, like, we know that we have this woman who's meddled with time to like cement her power, but then like, why wouldn't she also like prevent global warming or whatever? It would be pretty easy. Like, I'm pretty sure they just put that in because they're like, oh yeah, global warming is so bad. You guys should be so worried.
The idea is that she went back in time. She basically did what Biff did with the almanac in Back to the Future 2, but instead of giving his past self the sports almanac, she gave her past self like the stock tips, but all the stocks that were going to be successful were the ones that would destroy the environment. So, I mean, I don't know. It seems like if those companies were going to be successful and destroy the environment, it was going to happen regardless of this bitch fucking putting her money in Wall Street, right?
Yeah,
I know, but why didn't you just fix that? Like, wouldn't that benefit her greatly? And she's like,
well, because
the only one in
the message is these people care more about capital and making money than the fate of humanity and the fate of the planet.
Yeah, but then like Ryan Reynolds is like one of them because he's a pilot. So why would he think it's that bad?
Because they killed his wife.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that's bad about it.
Yeah, it's very selfish.
Hey, Florian, maybe one day you'll fall in love and you'll understand, okay? Sometimes a cutie pie light-skinned girl can really make you want to change history.
With really big eyes and can really emote well.
Yeah, how come he's not going back in time to stop slavery? To help his fucking wife's ancestors, huh?
That's some Halo Reach now, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Anyways, like, another thing that really bothered me about the movie is just like all of the visuals. I must be alone here, but like, how is it possible that you guys think this movie like is so good when like, it looks so boring to me? All of the like future tech is just like black stuff, and like the future soldiers, they're just like black stormtroopers.
Racist.
Yeah.
I like that the bad guys have like teleporting powers, so you never know where they are. They're kind of half invisible. I thought it made for an interesting fight scene.
Yeah, but like visually, why are they just black? Like, why don't they just wear a full black outfit? I don't get it.
It's that basic that Florian. It's that basic that black am evil, like evil colors. It's that basic.
Maybe during Women's History Month they wear pink.
Yeah.
Maybe this was filmed in February. You don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It just feels like so visually boring. I feel like I've seen like a million better evil soldiers in other movies.
You think that like the futuristic dystopia soldiers for hire should be more colorful and like rainbow and shit?
Yeah.
Like, why can't they just be like, in black armor?
Or do you like
why would anyone want to look like this?
Contrasting colors? I don't know.
Can I take that audio and like just put it over a photo of you? Like, why would anybody want to look like this?
How dare you? I'm beautiful. No?
That's true. You are beautiful. No matter what they say.
Who are they?
Words can't bring you down.
I think words can bring Florian down.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, do you guys think the visuals are good? Like, also like the
Well, okay, the visuals were not so bad that I was distracted by them. Does that make sense? Like, it's not like it strikes. It's like, oh no, you did this thing. It's not to that level where I'm not distracted by it. Unlike that fight scene in Black Panther.
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that this is a Netflix movie because the cinematography and like the visual effects are nothing to write home about. They probably knew this would not be seen on a big screen by too many people. So, I'm not saying the movie's kino. I'm just saying it's a good movie. I don't think it's kino.
But that doesn't work for me because I love Netflix movies, and I feel like...
What are some Netflix movies that you think are more artistically designed?
Well, I mean, I like the one that's called The Old Guard a lot, I guess, but that wasn't like...
Oh, that Charlize Theron one?
I don't know. I don't remember like names of actors.
No, is this that when there are immortals?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, okay.
I mean, it was a little dark too, but this one felt like it was dark and boring, and like when they're in the house and everything, it's just like such a boring house.
Yeah, they have maybe 3 different sets, and they spend a lot of time on each one. So there's not a whole lot of visual variety. Yeah,
they reuse the home a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know why. They really could have avoided like a few more sets, I hope.
Well, you guys don't cheat. I'm going to look up the budget of this film, and I want you guys to guess, and we will see who is closest.
Dude, I swear this actually has like a really high budget. It's just terrible choices is what I'm saying.
100M? 80M? Something along that range.
Oh, fuck!
I think 100, yeah.
You guys, but you can't both say 100.
Okay, I say over.
Oh, we're doing an over-under?
Well, yeah. I mean,
okay, sure.
I'll pick 101 then.
Okay, well, according to Google, this cost $175 million.
Whoa, no way!
That's fucking crazy.
Shit. Yeah, and I thought it was like... I don't really like it when people complain, oh, this is bad cinematography, it's got low budget and stuff. Like, I always take art style over, like, quality. Yeah, that's right.
What do you mean by that?
Well, like, if you have a game that has, like, bad graphics or, like, I guess low requirement, but it still has a beautiful art style, that's way better than if you have a game that's got the opposite, like just another Call of Duty usually.
Okay.
Yeah, this number has me thinking...
Identity.
I think this movie might be a money laundering scheme by Ryan Reynolds, because $175 million seems fucking crazy.
Yeah,
where did the money go?
Couldn't even afford putting his wife in more.
I think it was on the Hulk and Zoe Saldana. Yeah, I think and Ryan Reynolds. I think they
he just paid him all of the money himself.
Ryan Reynolds. Ryan was a producer of the film, so I'm guessing he took like a $20 million paycheck. But the other actors, I don't know if they got paid more than $1 million.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they would. Oh wait, yeah, probably.
Even for the Avengers movies, some of them only make $1 million.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, yeah, but they're like fairly essential to the plot, I guess. Yeah. Even if they have really short parts.
Do you guys know how the kid Adam got his role in the movie?
Because he looks like Ryan Reynolds.
Well, I saw a behind the scenes thing, and the kid evidently watched the movie Deadpool 2 so many times that he memorized the entire script. And like Ryan Reynolds was like quizzing him on it, and like the kid will just start saying lines from the movie in order, and he can just do the whole thing. I don't know why a 10-year-old is watching Deadpool 2, let alone enough times to memorize it, but I guess it paid off because it got him this role pretending to be Ryan Reynolds.
All right, I take it back. I do no longer like this demon child. This is
because he likes Deadpool 2.
Yeah, what a horrible fate. I mean, I guess that one was alright, that movie, but damn, I can't believe that he'd want to be Ryan Reynolds so much.
Would you like to see Deadpool 3 cross over with the MCU, now that they're doing multiverse shit?
I really don't care too much. I mean, could be good, could be bad. It's like a toss-up.
Well, if they're going to have Professor X from the X-Men show up in Doctor Strange, I don't see why they wouldn't have Deadpool.
I mean, you just don't want to like waste like the whole movie on him just being a part of the Marvel universe, because like
why not just make it Deadpool 3 and let him do it on his own movie?
Wait, wasn't he already in the universe, but he just like always like conveniently wasn't able to reach the main characters? Wasn't that the joke in Deadpool 2?
I know Deadpool 2, he sees the X-Men, but he doesn't see the MCU.
Oh, the X-Men, right?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I changed my mind. I don't want him anything to do with Marvel movies at all, because I feel like the Marvel movies are just like this curse that don't benefit like the individual movies at all. Yeah. Like there was this one movie, I forget the name. Oh, The Eternals, right? Oh. It was a I guess it wasn't great. I actually liked it.
You guess it wasn't great? That's probably the worst Marvel movie they have.
No, it isn't. Okay, but the point is,
the worst Marvel movie, Florian.
According to Rotten Tomatoes, it's the only rotten one.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah.
What movie didn't you like then?
Look, I'm pretty sure there's one. I can't think of one, but
Thor
I'm pretty sure there's one. Man, that can't be right.
You like Thor 2 more than the Eternals?
Okay, fine. They're all good movies. Okay,
no,
fine.
We're not saying that.
No, that's not.
I'm saying the opposite.
From each other, okay? The point is that movie had like at least 10 minutes of pointless exposition in it that explained why the Marvel heroes aren't showing up and explained why it had to be in the Marvel universe. Just cut that out and you'd already have the movie like 10% better than it was. Like, can we just make good movies? Does it have to be in the Marvel universe?
Yeah, like the Batman is pretty good from what I hear.
Yeah.
It's not like why Florian didn't like the Batman?
No, he hated the Batman.
What, really? No way, you're such a contrarian.
Florian, try to explain to him why you hate the Batman.
Yeah, why didn't you like the Batman, Mr. Florian?
Look, it's basically just like Chad Peacemaker versus Incel Batman, okay? Just put the meme there. That'll explain everything.
So is the Incel Batman Riddler in this case?
No, he thinks that Batman is the Incel.
And Peacemaker's the Chad. In the Batman movie? What are you talking about?
No, he's comparing Peacemaker to Batman for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason.
Because what? Peacemaker kills people? Is that why?
No, never mind. Okay, I just thought that the Batman was just like a really lame version of himself. Like the way how he viscerally beat up the villains made him just like so lame in my mind. I don't know.
What are your top 3 Batman movies?
Well, The Dark Knight.
Okay.
Shit, I don't know enough.
I'm gonna go Batman v Superman, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and The Dark Knight Rises.
Look, I'll take
I'm serious.
Both of those over that one, okay?
Yeah.
Florian, you said them.
Well, I prefer like the normal Justice League, but still, you know.
Okay, let's not talk about.
What you like Joss Whedon's Justice League more than Zack Snyder's?
I did not.
No, Florian does.
Yeah.
No, what?
Right. I liked it at the time. Okay.
Oh my god.
No, okay. Like after watching Zack Snyder's Justice League versus the Joss Whedon one, what did you like more?
Like it's a toss-up, but I like the Justice League more. Hey, come on.
Like Justice League. Which one?
The neutral one.
Joss Whedon's or Zack Snyder's?
He likes the shorter one.
Okay.
Like you put it into an awkward aspect ratio. That's all you need to know. Okay. Like why? I mean, okay, I know it's not that important, but like, just put yourself into the mind of a person who would do that. Like, why would you do that?
Because he can, because he's Zack Snyder.
Because he's an auteur.
Or he fancies himself.
He's a visionary director. What are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm nothing.
He's gonna win the first ever fan favorite Oscar for Army of the Dead.
What? Is that a thing?
So this year, the Oscars are so desperate to get people watching that they made a new category called Fan Favorite, but for some reason, they said Zack Snyder's Justice League does not qualify, and they did not explain why. So now all of Zack Snyder's fans are so pissed that Justice League can't win that they're voting for Army of the Dead, the fucking shitty zombie Netflix movie, just so that Zack can win.
Wait, so did he make that one?
I think so.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Well, I guess we should review
At least the
it
first
then.
one.
I don't want to review it. I don't give a shit.
Okay. Well, no, I don't know. There's like a ton of really good animated Batman, but I guess their names blur together. So yeah,
I know a lot of
put them all
people
on
say
there.
Mask of the Phantasm is the best one, and I
Oh
thought it was
yeah,
pretty
I
good.
watched that.
Is that
I watched that when I
animated?
was a kid, and I didn't understand what was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty dark. And like, why is Batman crying in front of his parents' grave? Like, I didn't get that shit. Like, what's happening here?
Mom, this cartoon's kind of sad.
No, and the funny thing is, Monkey, I was with my mom, and it's like, Mom, let's watch Batman, because it's Batman, the animated series where he beats up the bad guys, and it's like a very deep movie. When I think about it now, it's like, oh, but damn, young me did not appreciate that at
Yeah.
all.
Well, do we have any final thoughts on the Atom Project? Do you guys think that it's kino, and would you recommend it?
Do we rate out of 10 still?
You can do whatever
Yeah,
you
how do we
want.
do this?
I know,
I
but
think
I want
it's-
to hear what you guys think.
I don't think it's kino. I agree with Monkey, but it is good. Like, it's mid to high mid, if that makes sense to the viewers and to my fellow podcast members.
Yeah, I'd say for
And-
a Netflix movie, it's a 7 out of 10. It took me 2 days to finish watching it. Like, I watched half of it and then went and did something else and then finished it this morning.
Oh.
So, in
Wow, what a
theaters, I
sign
probably
of
would have.
quality.
Well, I think I might be autistic or have ADHD because watching movies at home I find to be a lot more difficult to pay attention than
Yeah.
being in a theater.
Yeah, I do it too, actually. Sorry, what I
Yeah, I
said.
agree with that, because I actually rewatched it, because there were, in the first viewing I did, I was like skipping parts. And then, and then I rewatched it. Yeah.
Wait, so you both say 7 out of 10, and that's not kino? Wow.
Yeah.
What high standards
What?
for
It's
kino
supposed
you
is
have.
7 kino? I don't know.
For me, kino is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
really?
what
10?
I think.
Jesus. I would
Kino
say
is a mark
7
of high quality. This movie is passable.
7 is high. Well, anyways,
no.
I say 5
No.
out of 10.
I mean,
Five
a 7 is a
So it's
C
average.
minus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it passes. Yeah, it's a pass.
Yeah, I mean, it's a movie that you can watch. It makes sense.
They should put that on the
I guess-
poster. It's a movie you can watch from Florian
I guess.
Hinzel. It's a movie you can watch, I guess.
Yeah, if you're bored at home and you want something entertaining, I think you wouldn't have a bad time with Atom Project, is what I'm saying.
But if instead of lactose intolerant, you are Ryan Reynolds intolerant, steer clear. This movie will make you
Yep.
vomit.
Well, I think even then you should watch like a lot of other stuff first, like maybe Free Guy. Wait, what else was he in? Okay, maybe
yeah,
just Free Guy.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know the director of Free Guy was also the same director here? Like, this
Oh,
is their
really?
second collaboration.
It's
yeah.
weird. It's such a great difference in quality to me. That's bizarre.
You thought Free Guy was way
or
better?
I have it.
Well, yeah, I mean, at least
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds was like way better in it because he's like a normal stupid guy, and then he really has to work for being good. He just doesn't start off being an ace pilot because his dad
I see,
made
I
him a
see.
video game. That's way more the kind of character I want to see out of Ryan Reynolds.
Wait, so instead of Ryan Reynolds playing a video game, you want to see Ryan Reynolds play a video game?
Yeah, now you get it.
Yeah, okay, I see.
Hey,
You
if
should
you
watch
have to
Free Guy
be
then.
if you have
If
to be
you-
an NPC in the video game, that could get you down, all right.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like the Lego movie for video games, right? Free Guy. Is that a correct? Is that an accurate synopsis?
I'd
or
say
not?
it's similar, but Lego Movie is far superior to Free Guy.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Well, I think we have come to the end of our discussion. Do you guys have anything you want to plug?
Oh, I'm making a video shitting on hot takes about Elden Ring, so be sure to watch out, guys, for that.
You're not going to
wow.
get another copyright strike, are you?
I hope not, because Jesus
Elden
Christ, that would
Ring?
be fucking annoying.
Oh, from the other
That killed
YouTubers?
my Resident Evil watch time. Okay, I'm gonna show that also, guys. Please watch my Resident Evil video because after it was copyright claimed, no, not claimed, it was copyright struck.
Yeah, that's
It really
fucking
killed.
bullshit.
It really,
How,
yeah,
how
it
much
killed
did
the
you
growth.
use?
Huh?
How much
No,
did you
not-
use?
Like, okay, I used clips from the movie, and
They were
if
just
you're
mad that he was
copyright-
making fun of it. Because everything he did in the video was fair use.
Yeah, exactly. I
you were
the assessment. And
you were struck by the movie guys themselves?
No,
Wow.
it's the this is the thing, right? It was some Indian company or some Indonesian company.
Oh, I hate that.
God, I fucking hate Asian people.
Yeah, I hate Asians too, man. Fuck them Asians, right? Anyway, I'm getting off. Like it's a long story, but basically, guys, if you want to see me make fun of the new Resident Evil movie, that's bad. Please give my channel a visit. So.
Wait, there's a new one?
Yeah, it's bad. Welcome to Raccoon City. Oh, that was shit.
Wow, I need to see that, especially if you hate it.
Oh,
wow.
Florian, you're gonna like it, Mr. Contrarian.
I might.
A man has fallen in the river in Raccoon City.
I'm sorry.
Trailer?
That's what the movie should be.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that would be more interesting than what actually happened.
Florian,
Yeah,
what do you have coming out?
I was just gonna say I got a strike too. Do you want to know for what?
Oh, that's bullshit.
For making fun of Bitcoin?
No, actually for making the video called Monkey Jones Season 3. Do you remember that one? Season 3 trailer?
No, what was in there?
It's the one where Burger chokes Jackie, you know? And it's
You
Rick
made
and
a
Morty.
video like that?
You don't remember?
No.
Oh man.
Wait, who claimed it? Who claimed it for what?
Oh, it's because it had Elliot Rodger in it and his
Oh,
speech. Yeah, I even contested it, but they rejected it. What a shame.
When did that happen?
That sucks, man.
Like not long ago, like a month ago.
You can't even repurpose shit for comedy anymore. Like, you have to be really careful. So
Yeah,
stupid.
apparently I glorified him.
Well,
watch out.
To be fair, they probably looked at Florian's other videos and they're like, oh yeah, this guy is clearly an incel who worships Elliot Rodger. We better put him in his place.
Oh, can I just say that Mr. Roger could actually be a Chad if he actually just became a normal person?
Well, I mean, he
Not
was half Asian, so he was cursed.
Oh, fuck 'em Asians! Okay.
Oh no. Anyways, everyone
Come
check
full
out.
circle.
Everyone check out my game Ballfrog on Steam. It's
I bought it.
you can buy. Oh sweet, how do you like it?
I only got some coins so that I could buy a hat. I was happy with it. Yeah, it's fun. I'm
That's
really
important.
I thought it was just gonna be a fun like frog game where I walk around, but it's like that game that annoys me with movement. What's that fucking game?
I played
Getting
that
over
game
it?
and
What,
Maybe.
sorry, what?
Is it getting over it, but with a frog?
Yeah, it's like getting over it with the tongue. It's like getting over it with Spider-Man. That's the game. And I was like, okay, I'm happy with getting a hat. It's like,
Hey, I specifically made it less annoying than that game. You should try it again. It
thank
has
God.
checkpoints, you know.
yeah, I like the checkpoints, to be fair. Yeah, I like that other fucking game.
Yeah.
Well, boys, this has been
Oh, yeah,
a...
I bought the
Yeah.
top hat. Just saying. Okay.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say this has been a fun Netflix romp, an international community experience. We got people in Europe, North America, and Asia coming together to discuss some Ryan Reynolds kino. Nobody does it like Netflix. Squid Game season 2 can't come soon enough, but alas, we're at the end of the episode. For Is a Kino, I've been Simian Jimmy.
I'm Florian.
And I'm Weekend Warrior.
See you next time, folks.